Hi and happy Friday. I'm Prudence, co-creator of Mind Over Eating. So we have 4 more days until Christmas. So happy holidays. I am getting questions and statements as far as I cannot say no to food. I recently talked to a client and she actually has 80 more pounds that she wants to lose. And she said, Prudence, I just can't seem to say no to food during this time of year. So that's what I'd like to talk about today. I'm actually going to give you one of my secret weapons, one of the tools that I use on a daily basis that's assisted me in shedding 75 pounds and really has helped hundreds of the clients that I worked with. But before I give you that tool, I want to remind you to read the blog. You can click the link right below the video because I have tips in the blog as far as foods and nutrients that will decrease your desire for sweet foods and really overall decrease your cravings for sweets. I actually just got an email this morning from a client, one of my platinum clients, and she wanted to let me know that she'd lost 10 pounds in the last 2 weeks. And she actually had a Christmas party on Wednesday night and Thursday night. And she was really shocked that she did not have the cravings and the desires that she normally would have for sweet foods. And she basically follows the recipes and the meal plans on the Lifestyle to Wellness website. So make sure you read that information. Now on to the secret weapon. So what we're going to do is I want to show you first with my knuckles. We are going to do an exercise called anchoring, and you're going to be closing your eyes when I'm doing this, so I want to go ahead and show you how to do it now. Just pick one knuckle, like maybe your big knuckle, and when I tell you to touch your knuckle, I want you to go ahead and touch and lift up. Okay, so that's all you're going to do is just touch the knuckle and lift up. So now what I want you to do is I want you to go ahead and close your eyes. And I want you to think about a food that you just can't say no to. I want you to see that food. I want you to visualize it. I want you to taste it. I want you to smell it. And when you have that, just become aware of your intensity for that food on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being low and 10 being high. And when you have that intensity, go ahead and touch that knuckle. Just touch it and lift up. Now what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to think about something that you would absolutely never put in your mouth. Just the thought of it makes you cringe, possibly even gag. And when you have the image and the thought and the feeling of no way, go ahead and touch that same knuckle again. Just touch and lift up. Now what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to think of something that puts the fear in you. I always think about looking over the Grand Canyon. But something that puts an intense fear, an intense no way, and when you have that, it's almost like a jerk reaction. Go ahead and touch that knuckle again. Just touch and lift up. Now what I'd like you to do is slowly open your eyes. And I want you to think about that food again. Think about it, and on a scale of 1 to 10, what is the intensity of the food? Now you're going to notice that it might be a 0, but for sure it's going to be lower. Now remember, all of our reactionary behaviors are a thought feeling state. So if you're decreasing your feeling for a food, it is going to be much, much easier for you to not have cravings for that food. If you choose to have it, if you choose to eat that food, you'll be able to eat less of it. So this is something that takes a minute, and you can use on a daily basis. Sometimes I use it several times a day. So happy holidays, and I'll see you next time.